to your email.
Uh, you can see my screen, right?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay. My computer been a little slow, bro.
You got a lot of it's because you got all them
Them
tabs.
icons up there.
Yeah, that's why.
I got you. Um. Okay. So. Um. So yeah. So I think one of the things that I'm still stuck on, right? When I figure out, um, when I figure out the trend, right? I'll go in and figure out trend 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, or whatever,
hmm
and I identify which way the trend is going, right?
Yeah.
Once I go in, let's say the trend is right here at sales, right?
Yeah.
First of all, before I even get to it, how do you think I have my chart set up based off what you see right
Well,
here?
shoot, it's perfect. Other than okay, the yellow line is your support. Okay, cool. So once it broke, it hit resistance. Now that it's resistance, it bounced one time, came down, came back up. That's your entry. You got it written down perfect. That's how I would do it. And you're at the whole number. You got
Because
everything
sometimes what happen, well, a lot of times what happens is I'll identify the trend, I'll have my whole number set up, I have everything set up, right?
perfect.
So then once it's like, okay, like for example, like how it went up here it touched inside this box, came back down, touched here again, right? But once it touches here, I don't know sometimes if I'm supposed to get in automatically right off the bat without even thinking about it, or am I supposed to have
And when you're
some
saying
type
off
of
the bat,
confirmation from the candles to let me know like, okay, it's safe to get in? Because oftentimes too, I'll realize where it'll touch and then I can get in, right? And then all of a sudden it'll keep going up to the upside,
and
even
that's
though
when you,
it touched
yeah,
over here. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait until it come over here and touch again because I know it has to come down because it did it over here.
yeah.
So I'll get in and then that joint will just keep going up this way, back up to the upside.
So that's when you get out the trade. So if you were in sales and it's going up and you're losing $10, $20, $30, get out of the trade because I'm sure your goal is to make 100, 200, 300, 400. So make your losses small because you know when you're in the right direction, which how you have this written up is perfect. That's exactly how I would do it. That's exactly how I would do it. Like you could teach people that because you have it perfect. You're hopping in sales. You see your reason why you're in sales. You have the sales pressure. You even have the whole number written, like lying down of where you're taking your trade exactly. So if you would have took your trade exactly at that 1.16600, you don't
Mhm.
have drawdown. You have those little wicks, if you want to call them drawdowns, but if you got
What
in right,
exactly do that mean when you say drawdown?
drawdown is basically negative $10, negative $20, negative $30. That's drawdown.
Okay. Because sometimes too, I have my whole number here, right? And then I can see what price is going up in my box. And sometimes like the way I'm thinking that it has to touch it exactly. Either the candle itself, the whole candle itself, or the wick has to touch exactly before I get in.
That's safe. It's safe to do that because if it doesn't go in your direction, you know you did everything right. And you're not going to be 100% profitable every single day, but you know
Hmm.
you did everything right. So when you come back tomorrow and you take that same trade and it's going in your favor, you know why it's going in your favor because you did everything right.
So, okay. So, and then too, man, like I've been beating myself up a lot about this because like I can get into a trade and it seems like everything can line up, but it's like the moment I hop in the trade, bro, it starts to go in the opposite direction. And I'm like, why is it always doing this when I seem to want to get in the trade
Um, are you getting in at the whole number?
at the whole number? So if I'm in like if I'm in sales and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
boom, I see a setup, I'll get in and it
Mm-hmm.
start going in the opposite direction.
Okay, so
And then
I'm
I can come back
assuming
the
they.
next day and I'm like, okay, it's in,
Mhm.
oh, I can see it's in buys. I'm like, okay, I can see a setup. I can get in, and it started going in the opposite direction. I'm like, bro, like, oh man, like I'll be stressing myself out, dude.
One, you're stressing yourself out because then if that happened, then okay, boom, you lost $10 for the day. Then you came back the next day. This is examples, boom, you lost $20. You just got a shitty week. But your profit should be 200, 300, 400, 100 to where even if you lost the now if you're holding your losses, now that's a different conversation. Because you're like blowing the
What do
whole
you mean by that?
like you're holding your loss. Like it was -10, but you're holding it to where it's -200
Oh, and I'm starting to develop a bad habit of
of
doing
doing
that too.
that. So if you're doing that, then you're gonna mess up your win to lose ratio. So if you took 5 trades out the week and you lost 2 of them, prepare to lose. But you need to win, 1 or 2 of them because you're win. For example, if you're trying to make $1,000 and you lost $100 Monday, you lost $100 Tuesday, you won Wednesday, you won 1,000, so you're up 800 because you're down 200 from Monday, Tuesday. You take another loss Thursday. Let's say it's $100. Okay, now you got $700 in profit. But if you're holding losses to where they're like 200, 300, $400
Hmm.
losses, just take
Hmm.
that, just take that out the whole equation out the game. But if you
Yeah,
lost 100 Monday, lost 100 Tuesday, won Wednesday, lost Thursday, won Friday, you're in profit.
yeah. I've been kind of getting into that, falling into that trap and that habit of doing that. Like I'll get in a trade and I'll just keep holding it until it reverses, and then I'm down like
Nah, man,
hundreds of
don't do that.
dollars.
Don't do that. You're hoping. Man, there's times that I've prayed for God to make this trade to go back in my direction. Never happened. Don't just close it. Just close it. The market, it will never be your friend.
So when people swing trade, isn't that what they do?
Yeah, but so if you would have swung trade this, you're on the 30-minute time frame. So if you would have took that entry like you have the setup and you see where the market is now, you could have swung trade that, right?
Well, yeah, because I would have still been in it
Exactly. Yeah. And profit.
in profit.
That's so
Okay.
you know how. You have the whole setup. You just didn't take the entry where you have your yellow line
And
on held
that's and
number.
that's and that's another thing too. I struggle with Anthony, man. Like I struggle with it so much, bro, because like I it's like I know what I'm doing, but I be so unsure.
That just takes more how long have you been day trading in total? That just takes more. You got to keep, you know what I mean?
Total, I
Yeah.
started with you like consistently.
Oh, well, then give yourself some grace. You know
That
what
was
I mean?
what?
Don't
That was
compare
like
my
November, back in
don't
November.
compare my 7 years to your month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're gonna have those same jitters or anxiety because you're doing something new. So you don't
Should
know.
I should I
Stay on demo. Yeah.
yeah, but before I get to that, should I start getting into a routine where I'm waking up and I'm trading at a specific time every single day? Because I find myself now like I'm just doing it whenever. Like it's done there's no structure.
Then do it only in New York session. Because I don't want to
At
tell you to do
30,
be like, hey, get up at 7 a.m. every day, da 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 da. Just be in New York session and then just close your laptop when New York session's over. Like just be like, there's no such thing as trading past 1 p.m. You know what I mean? Just put that as your own little bumper. Like say, I'm only getting in the market between 9 and 12. That's 10, 11, 12. That's 3 hours. Give yourself a time window. What's your window to be? You don't want to be trading all day. You don't want to be up at 4 a.m. all the way till 12 p.m. So just make your own window, 9 to 12.
what time do you normally get up and get on the
I'm
charts?
so I'll look at it like I'm up at 4 a.m. every day. That's just my lifestyle. I'm up at 4 a.m., sometimes 3 a.m. and I'm just up all day. But that I got shit that I have to do. So I have to be up that early. So I just look at the charts. I just look at the charts, man.
You trade during New York session?
Mostly 100%. I would say 98%.
Um, and another question I have, what is I've been hearing like the word liquidity for a long time.
Don't put too much thought into it. So you see, put your marker, your cursor on that left side, where at the bottom of that wick is left.
Right?
Uh, hold on, I'm trying to see where yeah, right there. So right there, anything below that is all liquidity. That's what liquidity is.
But there's nothing below it though.
So because you're on the 30 minute, if you were on the daily, you would see that there's people on the left side of that, like positions. So all that down there is liquidity.
All this over here.
Yep. Because that's somebody's position. Somebody put in a buy right there, all the way up. So the lower the market goes, it's just taking people's positions. So positions is liquidity. That's why I said don't think about the word too much. It's just a bunch of people in position of the buys, and the market's coming down to take them out, which is taking liquidity.
Okay. Um, before you enter a trade, do you like if you're in the 30 minute, do you go down to the lower time frames
No,
before you
because
get in,
it's going to
before you
confuse
enter?
you. No, it's going to get confusing because it's too many candlesticks. Like it starts getting too confusing. So I'd rather just get the main. The higher up in the time frame you go is the main print of the candle. So I'd rather just be in the main area than the wicking out or the manipulation area.
Okay. Um,
Have you been
uh,
showing people you be day trading and stuff?
yeah,
And they've been asking you to teach them?
man, a lot, bro.
So what I was just telling my other client about posting on Instagram, so you can make that money so you're not so antsy. You're not okay if you made $1,000 for the week for mentoring people. Are you going to be as antsy when you hop in the charts day trading? No,
No.
not even a little bit because you have money. So if you teach each person $250 and show them exactly this, well then I 100% think you just have a limiting belief that you think nobody's going to pay you or nobody's going to this or nobody's going to that. But you don't know that it'll be 100% wrong if I can't put money in your pocket if you don't offer it. So
Hmm.
there's a disconnection. You have no offer. If you have an offer, now I can come over to you and say, "Hey, I want to learn how to do this." All right, boom, 250.
Hmm.
Now you have mentor side, now you have day trading side.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's not gonna happen if you don't have an offer.
I've been, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Everybody that's reached out and asked me, I didn't even have to ask them. They was willing to offer to learn. They was willing to pay.
And what you telling them? No, okay, right now.
No,
No,
I didn't.
okay.
No,
What you
I didn't say that, bro. I was kind of like, I kind of been stalling a little bit because you know what it is? I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Like when I'm explaining this to my sisters and I'm explaining this to like my close knit like um friends or whatever,
Yeah.
I'm going through this and I'm explaining it to them. I'm breaking it down like I've been doing this for years, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not nothing that I'm making up. It's like everything that I know, everything that you've been teaching me,
Mm-hmm.
I tell them, and it's like, but when I get alone by myself and I'm get on the charts, it's like I know what I'm doing, but I don't believe in myself.
Cool. Well then, how about you don't believe in yourself while you have 1,000 in your account? Don't believe yourself with money then.
You're right.
And then
You're right.
until you run up 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, if you still don't want to believe in yourself, don't. But make your account grow.
Yeah.
So just take your own emotions out of it because it's your own limiting belief. But don't put
Hmm.
make your bank account a limiting belief. Don't restrict your bank account because you're scared. Let it grow.
Yeah, you're right, bro. I got another question. I got one more question. Hold on, let me get
Go
actually
ahead.
my bad. Um, like I'm obsessed with this stuff, bro. Like this is all I do. I look at the charts constantly every day like a fiend.
Mm-hmm. So then you
Like
should
I'm
be
going to
making money
sleep.
like a fiend then.
I'm going to sleep with with my laptop open, looking at the charts like 24/7. It's like,
Then take a picture of that and make a caption saying I'm on the charts 24/7. Okay, so you can have content so somebody can see it and be like, "Oh, this man on the charts 24/7. Let me contact him, message him, and tell him, man, I'll pay you 250, 500, da 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 da." And then you're gonna hop on Zoom and do the same stuff.
oh, I think I already asked you about the candlestick confirmation. Like, is that something that I need? Like, do I need
No,
to understand like
no,
candlesticks and what they doing?
no. All you need to care about is price. Because if I blacked out all my candlesticks, then you can't tell what they're doing. You can only see what price is doing, and that's all that matters. Candlesticks don't make you money. Price makes you money.
Okay, well, scratch that.
So don't all
Um,
the head and shoulders, double bottoms, all that stuff. Just take all that out and say, is it at my price? Yes or no?
risk to reward ratio.
1 to 4 or 1 to 5. Because like I said, if it was Monday through Friday, you took 5 trades, and just I have to give an example. If you're profiting 1,000, then you don't want to be losing two, three, four, 500. So 1 to 4, which would be like $1 and you gain four. But if it's 100 and you gain 400, or 1,000, you gain 4,000.
Okay.
You don't want to do 1 to 1 because if you take one loss, then you're already at zero. But if you got 1 to 2, then if you take a loss, then you still got one. If you got 1 to 3, if you took a loss, then you still got two. You know what I mean? So I like 1 to 4, so it gives me better odds.
Do you trade Euro USD? Is that the pair that you trade, or
Yeah, that's
you
the
have
pick. Yeah,
different ones?
it's Euro USD. Exactly what you're on.
Yeah, I think. Oh, um, you think I should stay on demo?
I think you should mentor.
Okay.
Like if you want to say how do I get money right here, right now, I
Mm-hmm.
can say, yeah, okay, get a live account, throw 500 in and play and
Because I got actually I'm about to one of my friends, I'm supposed to be linking up with him tomorrow. He's gonna pay me 500 to show him how to do it.
all right, perfect. So when you get that 500, keep stacking and just keep stacking. And then when you're ready to say, all right, now I want to hop in live, now you don't have no jitters of losing money. But I'm not telling you put all your money in the market. I'm just saying put $200 in, flip it to 400. If you win or you lose, all right, let me get some more clients on mentoring.
Hmm. What will be your risk to reward off that, off, let's say 250?
Off of 250.
I mean, I know it's not a lot, but I
What's your
mean,
goal? Yeah, it's
if
not a
I
lot,
can
but what's your goal? What do you like if you get in a trade, how much do you plan on winning? Like what's your goal? Like I'm getting out at this price. 100,
$50, $50, because
$50.
I just
All
want to
right, so
compound it.
all right, so then if you want $50, then don't be losing more than 10 because you plan to gain 50.
Hmm.
So don't lose more than $10. If you're at $10, cut your trade.
All right, yeah, that was pretty much it, man. I just, yeah, I think I'm getting caught up in the whole thing with the candlesticks, thinking I need confirmation. And I'm looking at, I need to know what this do and what
Man,
how this candle is,
just
and
get caught up in trying to gain more clients like you're doing tomorrow. Get caught up in that and it'll get clear because then money's not your problem.
okay. Could
And
you
like you
go over
said,
that trade that you with me before I let you go, that you was in when you was at the dentist on
yeah.
your chart?
I could. It's actually right there. The EU. You're on. Go to the 30 minute because that's how I was able to break this. Route everything that you were doing. Go on to 30, and I think it was the 600. It was at. Yep.
Right here?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, so you caught it right where I got it at the whole number?
I
160
told you you
80?
have it exactly how I would do it. That's what I said. You have it exactly how you can teach people. That's why I'm telling you that you have it exactly how I would take that trade. And somebody else will pay you 500 to learn how you broke that down and how you marked that chart up. So now your issue is I need more than one person. I want to make 10,000 this month. Okay, well, what's 10,000 divided by 500? 10,000 divided by 500. That's 20 people. All right, well, you're gonna say, how do I get 20 people? All right, well, that's why you have social media and I tell you to post on your story and post reels. So if you
That's what I've been doing, bro. I've been posting and I'm getting crazy DMs from people asking me that they want to learn, teach them. So yeah, I mean, I have been. I ain't even gonna lie, I have.
just keep it up every day because people are watching. So stay consistent and they're gonna hit you up. That's it, man.
All right. I appreciate your time, man.
For sure. If you got any more questions or hop back on this Zoom, you better have more than that one client.
All right, bro. I appreciate you, man.
All right, man.
Thank you.